Now the left fielder, Dalton
Leading off tonight
Varsho.
for San Diego, the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
O'Neill on his horse. And there's one away. Packed house here at Daikin Park. Stepping in for San Diego, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
One strike.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Stays alive. One out, base is empty. Not close with that one. And that's ball two. O'Neill puts it away. That's out number two. Two outs, base is empty. So here's the Padres DH, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Jackson Merrill. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
That's the ball.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That's in there, and it's 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up. And there's one down. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. Up and in, ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing, called strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Smoked on the ground, a second. Iglesias fires over to first, and it's a 1-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit weakly on the ground. Altuve sends it to first, and Guerrero is set down. Here's O'Neill Cruz. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Batting six, the right fielder, Fernando.
So man aboard,
Tatis
one down, and it's
Jr.
Tatis at the plate.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cruz, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Holliday. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
No, foul ball.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. That one down the line. Can't glove it cleanly. Cruz around second, on his way to third. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way. So the hitter...
Well, get a pause on that thought. As that'll... Back here at Daikin Park, Singy, these fans are used to watching good baseball. The Astros won the AL West last season for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, they kept the division run alive, but their streak of 7 straight appearances in the ALCS was snapped.
Varsho makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Now here is Isaac Paredes. First pitch misses. 88 wins last year was enough for another Astros division title, though.
Yeah, that surprised me, Boog. Turns out the AL West was the only division with a champion that won less than 90 games.
That's not a high number, especially with teams like the Rangers and Mariners in the same division. My guess is it takes more than 88 wins to take home the division crown this year. Center field. Cruz under it. And that is that. Back here at Daikin Park, new inning getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that turns the lineup over.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Tyler Soderstrom, the next up for the Padres. And there's a base hit to right field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's 3 singles in a row. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
0-1 now. And here's a slow roller. Paredes to the plate for 1.
I understand the base is loaded. Start licking your chops thinking you can hit a 4-bagger, but really have to be disciplined and not let the pitcher off the hook.
Pena, the flip, there's 1, and that's 2. And we're back. Here's the veteran outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. McCullers back to work. And that's fouled off. O'Neill, 29 years old, and he was born in Canada. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strike.
Ball 1 there. Right side, hard hit. And O'Neill is retired. Vic Caratini at the plate.
The catcher, Victor Caratini.
Inside, just missed. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. That one pulled foul. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Gets the call. Strike one.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, one away. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Campusano tries to block it, but it gets away. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Well struck, right field. That's back there. Gone! He flexes his power with that swing, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. And here is Jeremy Pena. Swings through that one, 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air and makes the grab. And the inning is over. Start of the fourth. So digging in now for San Diego, O'Neal Cruz. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Caratini down to first with him. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Foul ball. The Padres trailing by 2. Top half of inning number 4. With the shift on, hits right into it. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Next for the Padres, Jackson Holliday.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 out, space is empty. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 2-1. Out to short. Slings to first. Third out. Back here in Houston. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gloves it on the dive. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Kerry Carpenter up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Grounds one to short, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Houston, and now Jose Iglesias. Swings through that one for strike one.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And ball one.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Keith. And he handles it himself for the out.
I don't know what it looks like going through the zone for those hitters, but the swings are defensive, and that's a real indicator, along with just the other stuff you guys have noticed about how nasty he is right now.
That's off the inside corner, and the count even 1-1. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. The Astros up by a run, and we're in the top of the 5th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the sweeper misses. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Tyler Soderstrom, the next up for the Padres.
Soderstrom.
On the ground. Altuve tosses to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Colt Keith. That's outside, and that is ball one. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. McCullers winds, fires, fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there, and it is gone. And they add on. It's 3-1. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Out to short. Holiday throws to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Caratini in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Caratini checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Cruz makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Hard hit left side. Over to first, and they get Altuve for the out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Daikin Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the DH for the Padres, Jacob Wilson. And that is out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
1 ball, 2
The
strikes.
Stros holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground, out to short. On the run, throw to first. Pretty nice play there.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Up next to the Padres,
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And he swings and misses at the initial
No ball,
offering.
1 strike.
Cruz goes 6 feet 7 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
1-1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 25, Sean Reynolds.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. Out to short. Pena gets it to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and here is Jackson Merrill. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Squeezes it, and a quick out, number 1.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now the count is even. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Man at second. Line drive, caught.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it. Put a great swing on it, but a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
This one chopped to first. Soderstrom. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Holliday. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Merrill going back. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Wastes no time there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Hit slowly on the ground. Jumps, throws, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
For the Astros, number 62, Bennett Sousa.
Altuve in plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Bottom of the seventh. And now Isaac Paredes.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 37, Alex.
On the ground to the left. Guerrero the toss to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. Colt Keith up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Tatis pulls it down, and there's two gone. Two down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Swings through that.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Ripped to short. Inning over.
Yep, he's out.
We go to the eighth. So digging in now for San Diego, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's a little bit high.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Base hit, left center field. Throws to second, around first, digging for two. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's
a free pass coming with nobody out and a runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Number 52, Brian.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
One strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That one out to right. Carpenter brings it in. Runner tags at second. He is safe. O'Neill Cruz, the next up for the Padres. To the right side, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss there.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Take your base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. So they're all loaded up. Line drive. Base hit. 1 run is in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. Tie game here in the 8th.
Jackson
Go ahead, run on base, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. 1 for 3. And all 3 runners on the move here. Squeeze attempt misses. Out at the plate. Back here in Houston. Now at the plate, Victor Caratini. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Jose Altuve. In the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And the sweeper is off the plate. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a chopper out to short. And they get Altuve for the out. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, we go to the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Ground ball right side. Altuve slings to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 74. Ryan.
There's the strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Outside low, and that's ball one. Got him swinging. Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom.
Number 21, Tyler Soderstrom.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now on an 0-2 count. He's feeling.
Got him looking. That's a strike. Back here at Dyken Park. So bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Late swing. Fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 0-1.
Nope. 0-1. 1-1.
This one in the air, right field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Up and in, and 1-1.
One strike.
Swinging and drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. A massive home run. And the Astros walk it off for the win. And the final score here, 4-3 for Chris Singleton. And